Hey there beautiful, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be more tutorial style, showing you a step-by-step soft glam client look with products used from my kit. When I arrive at the studio, I like to get the lights on, straighten up, and start the music. I love playing lo-fi playlists on Spotify. The one I've been using for the past few weeks is called Sunday Morning Lo-Fi. But for the spa room, there's an ambient lo-fi playlist I like to use instead. I'll link them below. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kristen. I'm a professional makeup artist and esthetician. I've been operating professionally for over 12 years and I've been a licensed esthetician for 6. Before we jump into the tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. I'm going to finish straightening up, get the lights on, and then I'll start prepping my station. Products and tools will be listed below down in the description. If you enjoy step-by-step makeup tutorials on clients, make sure to like this video to let me know. Today's client will be attending a wedding. She's requested a soft glam formal look with browns and golds. When a client is describing their desired look to me, I take into account other factors including their wardrobe. My client today has worn a gorgeous periwinkle elegant jumper. So with her request for browns and golds, I lean towards more softer, cooler tones. Every makeup application begins with prepping. I begin with cleansing the skin with NYX micellar water. After I cleanse, I like to use this Hail & Hush Mist Me toner. I love using these large leaf fans to dry my client's product on their face. Next, I like to use e.l.f.'s Holy Hydration Cream, which is a hyaluronic acid-based face moisturizer that is a humectant, and it is amazing because it's not oil-based and it's great for all skin types. The next step would be to prime. Here I am applying my priming spray from Skintone. I use this as our all-over primer. Next, I apply the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer along the T-zone area. This product smooths skin in problematic areas to give us a flawless canvas. I then apply the Luminous Putty Primer. I apply this product in a C from the brow bone down to the cheekbone. This creates what I call a halo. The Luminous Putty Primer also looks amazing on bare skin, creating a glass skin glow. Some of these steps I accidentally did off camera, so I also primed the eyes with this party-proof primer from ColourPop. The first step I do for eyes is brows. I use the Morphe Brow Pencil in Latte. I'm actually trying to get through all of my Morphe products because that's one company that my artistry will no longer be supporting or using. Just a side note. I like to go along my client's natural brow shape. My clients want to look like themselves, so I want them to be comfortable in their look. Next is eyeshadow. I first begin by placing these eye pads under my client's eye. This will not only keep the under eye moisturized, but it also blocks any fallout that may fall onto the cheekbone, creating a shadow or darkness under the eye. For this look, I use two different palettes. I begin with the Going Coconuts palette from ColourPop. I'm using the BOM 430 from Omnia to apply the lightest shade called Shredded onto the lid. This sets the eye primer and provides a smooth blendable base for the rest of the eyeshadow look. Next, I'll start building the crease. With the same brush, I take Pebble Beach from the palette That's Taupe by ColourPop and apply it onto the outer third of the eyelid, working it gently into the crease. Now I like to apply my shimmers. With the BOM 405, I take Slitted from the same palette That's Taupe and apply it onto the inner 2/3 of the eyelid, carefully blending to not weaken the crease shading. To give the eye a little more definition, I like to use a slightly deeper tone of shimmer right between the previous eyeshadow color I used and the crease color. I'm using the same brush and dipping into the color Snake Eyes. Next, I like to deepen the crease to add a little more depth. Here I'm using Python by ColourPop's That's Taupe palette with what looks like the BOM 405. I did a couple more steps off camera. The final thing I do when I apply eyeshadow is to add a little deep shimmer on the bottom lash line using the BOM 420. The last thing I do before applying lashes is the mascara. I like to use a few different drugstore waterproof brands, but here I'm using CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean. My artistry uses only cruelty-free makeup, and this mascara is vegan and is also free of parabens, sulfates, talc, and mineral oil. Now for lashes. Here I'm using Ardell 421s. These are from the Naked line. I've exclusively been using the Nakeds for the past 3 to 4 years now and absolutely adore them. They are the most lightweight and fluffy natural lashes you'll find. I pair them with the never-failing Kwikset Duo Lash Glue. This glue is insanely good. It outlasts any of the other glues out there, even Duo's original brush-on lash strip glue. Before I apply the lashes, I measure them, making sure that they fit my client's eye. Here I think I trimmed off 3 knots. Next, I apply the foundation using the BOM 180 brush from Omnia and custom blend my client's complexion with these 2 shades from e.l.f. Here I'm using Pearl and Light Ivory. My client's undertone is neutral with a splash of warmth. There are various ways of finding your client's undertone, but that's for another video. This has been by far the best behaving liquid foundation I've used, and the price point allows me to keep my services at a reasonable cost to my clients. I'm also able to match my client's color, and they then can go find it at any local store that carries e.l.f. cosmetics. I've also recently invested in RCMA foundations. Right now, I'm still playing with them to see how they behave on different skin types, but I do know that the coverage is quite amazing. With the BOM 260, I take my pre-blended foundation and get into the harder to reach areas like around the eyes, nose, mouth, and hairline. I also take this opportunity to blend out any harsh edges where the eyeshadow meets the foundation. Here I noticed the eyeshadow was ever so uneven. To even it out, I took the BOM 405 and placed a little of the deeper crease shades right on the end. This will happen if my pads are not lined up evenly or if they move. This can also happen when I get too blend happy around the eyes. I wanted to retain some of that edge to make the look feel more elegant, so I placed a tissue down as a guide. To set the foundation, I used the BOM 105 and Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent. Off camera, I applied a little bronzer to the cheekbones. I used the BOM 120 brush and the bronzer color Carve from the Sculpting and Contour palette by Scott Barnes. I also added a touch of highlight using e.l.f.'s Baked Highlighter and Moonlight Pearls. Using the BOM 280, I lightly dab it on the apples of the cheeks and above the brow bone. I then take the BOM 105 and blend out any harshness. Sometimes the client may look up after applying mascara when the lashes are still wet. This causes little mascara polka dots on the eyelid. To fix this, I allow the mascara to dry and then take a doe foot applicator or a cotton swab and gently flake off the spots. From ColourPop, I used the Juicy Lip Gloss She's Here as a lip topper. I feel like this was such a perfect trio. I will definitely be using it again. Using a smidge of foundation and a doe foot applicator, I do a little touch-up around the lips. Let's finally set our masterpiece. I first use the Morphe Continuous Mist, which I'm just trying to get through at this point so that I can discontinue using them. Then I use the Skintone setting spray. I've been using the Skintone system for over a year now and absolutely love it. I like using the bridal type for all of my clients. And of course we have to finish with the leaf fan, so our client leaves feeling like a goddess. And just look at that smile. Here is her final look. Let me know what you think below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to hit like.